Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and of course Michael, and we are headed off to our day job, which they always tell me, don't quit, because there is no career in for you here on YouTube. But in case you went to bed last night and were sleeping, the Zeke Elliott saga has definitely got more interesting. And I think some of those Giant fans right now are probably jumping off bridges right now, and maybe we'll see less trolls over the next week with the game coming up against the Giants, because the NFLPA has filed an injunction in Texas court saying that the NFL has a conspiracy against him without basically for not allowing a lot of the evidence to be heard. Now, we had reported to you guys last night that Lisa Farrell couldn't sign off on the whole situation because she felt there were too many inconsistencies in Tiffany's testimony, as well as Kia Roberts also basically recommended no suspension for Zeke Elliott, but neither of that stuff was taken into consideration when the NFL decided the punishment of 6 games for domestic violence. Now, here's my stance on this right now. Basically, with them filing an injunction, they threw so much information at the NFL that the court system will look at this and basically say, okay, you've got X number of witnesses, I don't know how many, 12, that are countering Tiffany's testimony, and that the NFL did not even listen to those or wouldn't count those testimonies. They definitely have a case on it. Now, the problem for the NFL right now, of course, is, well, if we reduce it, you got to hang on your face, because you made a policy that says you got 6 games suspension for domestic violence. It doesn't say 6 games and we'll revisit it. It says 6 games. So either there was domestic violence and you get 6 games, or there wasn't and you get none. So the NFLPA is basically trying to get ahead of Harold Henderson and let them know what's going on. And I do believe that the NFL right now is between a rock and a hard place with a shotgun to their head. And I think that they may actually gotta say, you know what, let's drop this. Let's live to fight another day. This is just getting too ugly. Now, if you want to say, the problem with the situation is this. The NFL basically said the case is closed about the bar fight and things like that. See, had the NFL went at Zeke and said, we're going to suspend you for conduct detrimental to the NFL for everything, so we're talking about going out and, your friend bringing a gun to the club, and we're talking about Boobygate and everything else, and said, we're going to suspend you a couple of games for that, or we're going to suspend you 6 games for your whole body of work, and then came back and said, oh, okay, we're going to reduce it to 2 or 3 games, then that would be understandable. But the moment they said it's for domestic violence and basically took the other stuff off the table, it's either it's domestic violence or it's not. So right now, like I said before, the NFL's just stepped in some shit, and they're in a no-win situation right now. So as far as this week coming up, you can pretty much guarantee that Zeke Elliott will be playing against the New York Giants. Thoughts, Michael? Any thoughts? No thoughts? Okay. Still kind of early in the morning, and we're fighting traffic. Huh?
It's all about the ratings.
Michael believes it's all about ratings. That
Did you know when Ray Rice, all this stuff happened with Ray Rice, and he got suspended?
Yeah.
Whatever. Viewership in women went up, and then all this stuff with Tom Brady.
Could be about ratings, because I got to tell you,
It's all about that drama.
I got to tell you, for all the bloggers out there and people like that, they are getting more clicks than ever because everybody wants to know what's going on with Zeke Elliott. But here's the one thing, and I'm going to do a video about this, an ode to Stephen A. Smith, because the thing that's bothered me the most, and I've said this a couple of times, he has been hell-bent that Zeke Elliott is guilty. He did it on this, and this. And I'm kind of like, that's just from the NFL's perspective. Court of law, which is what we abide by. He's not. There's not enough evidence to make a charge. But you guys are hammering away at the guy's character. I can't say that he didn't do it, but it's not what you think, it's what you can prove. And by what Zeke Elliott's people have put on, they put beyond a shadow of a doubt in what the NFL has done. If your lead investigator says, we don't recommend a suspension, if a Giant fan, Lisa Farrell, who ended up giving Josh Brown one game, says she can't sign off on it, then how do you guys go through and say he's guilty? And Stephen A. Smith, how do you, that's right, you, Stephen A. Smith, keep pounding away that the man is guilty? So, that's my beef with the whole situation. As always, we'll just wait and see what's next. You can't go to sleep on the Dallas Cowboys because there's always news on it. So, friends, I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys have a great 3-day weekend, because after this weekend, it'll be Cowboys, Giants, as well as the opening season. And I've got a little something special that I'm doing on Tuesday and Wednesday, so we'll be talking about that later. As always, friends, have a great day.